Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and sometimes I even slum it up on Gamefound. So today we're checking out Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum. This has 13 days left to go. It's from Night Games / Night Models, I do believe, or they changed their company name or something. We're going to dig real deep into that in a couple minutes. And this is for 1 to 5 players. Play with your friends or solo to defeat Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum, a semi-cooperative dungeon crawler. So that sounds really well and good. It's really hard to do much space on the main image. I have a hard time judging the Gamefound main images because they use these obnoxious squares instead of the rectangles like Kickstarter, which just look oh so much better. Even though, like, Statera is figuring out a way to do this as well. I think you're slowly going to see these main images get better and better as they work within the unnecessary square limitations that Gamefound presents them. But look at how much better this one looks compared to a lot of ones. Because you don't typically see components showcased on these because you just don't have the space. It's weird. But anywho, I'm excited to check this one out. It's raised $365,000. I'd like to know... no, I guess I'm pretty good. Semi-cooperative dungeon crawler, 1 to 5 players. I'd like to know the time length. I think that's really essential here. This also includes a bunch of minis, I'm pretty sure, so I think it's an odd choice not to have any of the miniatures on the front. I think you'd have a lot of people just interested in Batman minis in general, even though that market has been tapped already with the Batman, whatever it was called. I reviewed it all the while back. God, that one had a terrible rule booklet. Hopefully this one has a better one. But as always, when you go in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. Vimeo? That's still a thing, huh? So, yeah, and immediately we are showcasing the fact that there are minis. You're going to be going around on a board, different locations. Okay, it looks like a pretty standard fare miniatures game. I hope they focus on this. That's a whole chunk of text right there I'm excited to see. Short video, though.
Welcome to the Arkham Asylum. The supervillain.
Hey, cool. There's artwork from a comic book. Like, what?
Are ready to escape. Are you ready to follow their lead? In Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum,
it's a box.
You will play,
there we
have
go.
fun, and win.
Yeah, play, have fun, and win. That's okay. This model may draw 1 event card face down and add a blank die to any action except... Okay, so this is a good chunk of checks here. Asymmetric special abilities. Asymmetric attacks as well. So we got Harley's Trap. Electric Handshake, so different things. Okay, looks good. Thematic looking health tracker. Looks great. First impression's nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
As the bad guy. Each character has their own unique...
And here's what I'm saying. If you know you're going to have gorgeous minis, and you know we're going to focus on the fact you have gorgeous minis, I think you should show some of these minis in the main image. And once again, I know it's a tighter space, but still, or at least mentioning it from the marquee, because nothing about the marquee lets me know this is a minis game at all, except for the fact it's raised $400,000, which kind of makes me think, yeah, it's probably a minis game. I guess I shouldn't say that. I feel like if this were just a deck building game, I could see this doing amazingly popular as well.
Unique abilities and actions, but their actions have consequences, and if they try to act too crazy, the alarm raises and Batman will show up to try to stop you. Use special powers, unlock new abilities, and craft in-game items to escape Arkham Asylum. The escape plan will guide you through the game.
Now, I want to check something real quick. Night Models. Okay, that's what I thought.
Your way through the asylum, meet the goals, beat the guards, and the boss to escape from Arkham Asylum. Are you ready for this challenge?
Okay.
Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, Joker, Harley Quinn, Bane, Penguin, Two-Faces. We love to be bad. Do you?
Those are gorgeous minis.
Batman is...
Well, I mean, at least to me. You know what? I'm not a good judge of that. I'm really not a good judge of minis. All the minis to me are like, oh, those look nice.
Bad. Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum. January 24, only in Gamefound.
Okay. You show me a reasonably priced game, and I think I'm in on that. Overall, I feel like the video is pretty good. I got a gist for what the game is. I saw a little bit of it. You're trying to escape, working together, killing things. Batman might show up. It looks like a fun little game. It really does. I shouldn't say little game. That sounds demeaning. That's why I raised $400,000. Batman upgrade cards. Because here's the thing. When I do a Kickstarter like this, and I know what I'm about to say to you, it gives me a preconceived bias when I come in. And that's why I try and come into these with absolutely no information at all. And I think today, once again, is reaffirming to me the way I feel as I'm about to talk about this game, why I need to come into these as blind as possible. Because this company, Night Games, 1 to 5 players, 90 minutes, which also, I have a question because it says on the BGG 30 minutes. So either way, fix one of the two. I would assume the BGG is incorrect, but adding 60 minutes to a game, that's a big chunk. But anywho, so this is from Night Games. And Night Games, because this is always after the video, I say, do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? I haven't seen anything there. I mean, you had nice looking models, minis from a different game that you didn't make because you're Night Games and they're Night models. And Night Games also did Harry Potter Catch the Snitch, a Wizard Sports board game. And I say did it. It hasn't actually shipped out yet. But I did cover that one on a previous Kickstarter critique. So let's just get the last little bite-sized snippet of what I thought about that one. So let's just see. We'll get this one queued up.
I hate this. I hate this Kickstarter. Well, there you go. That's Catch the Snitch, a Wizard board game by Night Games. It looks like a giant sham, and I would wholeheartedly say you should probably look at all those red flags that I just pointed out. But hey, if it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check it out.
Okay. And so, yeah, it still has yet to ship out. But you can buy it on Gamefound, which is cool. You can get all the stuff, all the things, all the mini add-ons. But as always, we like to go... We just know that hasn't shipped out yet, but it's always important, I think, to look at the comments section of the previous Kickstarter to see how well the previous company is handling those customers, because how does this company handle you if things don't go well? Because a lot of times on Kickstarter, things don't go too well. So we see 64 updates, which means they're communicating quite a good deal. It's supposed to ship out in November 2021. So that is a year and change late, which it's Kickstarter. But then we get to the comments sections, and it becomes a little bit of not great. I'm sorry, but the games have been in the fulfillment center since at least November 16th, allowing a week for the wrong bludger/quaffle. That's almost 9 weeks at around. 3 updates in a row saying it's about to be shipped. It's about to be shipped. The most recent is an hour before the launch of the next campaign. I want to believe you. I really do. I was supportive while others called it a scam, but I am struggling to see any efforts to actually get products to us or any proof. The bludger is not the only ball you have dropped. This is the only reason they have posted an update. They want us to back off and quit scaring backers on their new project. LOL, it's not working. They shouldn't get the IP. Tarnishing them is what they are doing. Poking it with a stick. Is it still alive? I don't think so. Sometimes it still twitches, but I wouldn't call it alive. Patrick with the jab. Love it. I keep kicking it, but it's almost like there's no point in beating a dead horse. So I kicked the live one over on Gamefound instead. Post a link. Big move, Juan. I love doing that sort of... if you've got problems with somebody and they don't want to address those problems, sometimes you got to drag them in the front yard. That's just the kind of person I am. Hell, I'll drag it in front of my front yard. I don't mind. I must admit, even I am getting tired of waiting patiently. Mid-January is pretty much over. No news. 4 days until the Batman game launches, but there's not even one fulfilled game here. Good luck avoiding backlash from that. I appreciate that Night Games waited to launch Batman, but I'd appreciate more so if they nudged the fulfillment center. Oh, I am taking every opportunity to warn everyone about the company on the Batman Facebook and the Gamefound page. They want to act like this. I'm going to honestly let other backers of future products know that they are getting into, and that there will we are different team responses is BS, because the Arkham team supposedly took over finalizing this campaign, and it's going the exact same way as it was before. Some of the Song of Ice and Fire groups I'm in have been sharing the news, which, this is why I don't like to look into this, but this company, Night Models, Night Minis, whatever the hell they're calling themselves now, Night Games, I think it is, just got the license to the Song of Ice and Fire, and apparently everyone over there is saying, oof, that company is terrible, in quotes. It's like, this is not what I'm saying, but everybody else is saying this sucks. They should have stuck to retail only. I am making sure I let everyone know in the Facebook and Gamefound groups about how terrible KG is, so backers. And yeah, at one point I do believe that someone was, and that's where I got the title of this, where someone said, hey, they're deleting comments over there bringing this up in the new Gamefound project. Which is why I, of course, have to poke the bear and name it that. So that's what you're getting into on the can you do it front. So my immediate knee-jerk reaction is, hell no! I don't feel comfortable with that. But if you got a good enough price, it's Batman. I mean, yeah, man, still. But now let's push all that information to the side and let's get into this campaign with fresh eyes. Fresh eyes. And now you see what I'm talking about. It's hard to treat this game the way I want to treat this game, knowing what I know about the track record of the creators of this game or the side company. And so essentially what they said was like, no, this was a different branch of this company or some who's it's, what's it's. And I gotta say, that really rubs me the wrong way. I've seen that in many, many other Kickstarter projects, but those are normally the scammy tech ones, where they're like, yeah, that was a different sector of our company that did this Kickstarter that's not shipped out. We're this Kickstarter segment. We started a new Kickstarter page for it. Or in this case, switched over to Gamefound. Oof, I'm spitting fire. I need to chill out. All right, so let's check it out. As always, I love how they show me the next stretch goal here. 3 more Batman upgrade cards to increase replayability. I'd like to know what's on the back of one of those, or what's on the back of an example one of those. But hey, that's still great. 3 more cards to the game. I love it. $419,000. 17 unlocked stretch goals. I'd mention that on the marquee, though. Get me excited about that sort of thing. I see the $135 pledge level. Okay. It didn't feel like a $135 game from what you showed me there, and maybe that's just Simon kind of just ruining my thoughts on what a miniatures game should look like. But unfortunately, that's become the industry standard. So 23 miniatures. Wow, 9 new playable supervillains, 1 new boss, adversaries, and escape plan, and much more to come. So those are banger stretch goals right there. So we've already unlocked 23 minis on top of whatever there already was. 1 to 5 players, ages 14 plus, 90 to 150 minutes. Yes, fix your Board Game Geek page. That is very misleading. I honestly thought this was going to be a lightweight game. So we're getting a huge box. And I will say, I do appreciate the fact that they are showcasing the size of the box very clearly. Oh, is that dimensions down there? No, it's not. It's not dimensions, but I love that. I know this is going to be a big box, which means I know lots of minis, lots of plastic, and some expensive shipping. So we're not beating around the bush here. We're going straight. I actually love this. Video, if it convinced you, stretch goals get you more excited. Show me the game set up. I'd love to see the component list, but I can see it in here. $135 price point, and then I do the click down. I honestly feel like this is the way to go on Gamefounds. Give me that absolutely vital information, get to the shipping. But then again, I think it's on Kickstarter as well. So I do like how they formatted this. So yeah, very nice. What if I give this like a really good grade? I can't. Yeah, it's so weird. The reward contains core games for 125 euros. They converted the currency for me. Be still my beating heart. Now I know Gamefound does it already, but I like it. I like it a lot. Batman. So more than 70 miniatures, and we're leading off with exactly the information that I want to know. 70 miniatures, which once again, why I look at that main image and I'm like, yeah, like why mention? You don't mention to me at all. There's minis, and now I see 70 minis, and I say, wow, $125. Okay, 135. We're on the right price path there. All appliance applicable rewards: Harley Quinn, the Penguin, Bane, Poison Ivy. Killer Brock, Batman. I'd love to see these maybe zoomed in just a smidge bit more, but they're nice. They're nice. I see the intricate details. Hopefully you have the stretch goals as well down below here. I don't know if they can do that since this is like a weird area. It's like I'm a picture I'm looking at. So there's 135. So then there's the super villain pledge. Okay. Normally, I would have liked to maybe tease me a little bit with that at the end of the video, but whatever. $200, so I'm paying an extra $65 to get. I gotta click on here. There's a riot at Blackgate. The supervillains have managed to control the asylum. Nightwing will enter Blackgate to stop the riot, but they won't make it easy. So this is like okay. So he plays a good guy. So it's normally 76, but you're getting it for less than that. Okay, new boss, Nightwings, new supervillains, Black Mask, Deadshot, Deathstroke. This feels like one of those ones where they're gonna keep. This almost feels like a C-money. It feels very C-money right now. Mastermind's Pledge. All Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum content available. Okay, never mind. This feels less C-money because now it's like this is everything. And there's the Retailer Pledge. Got it. So Mastermind's Pledge 641, Supervillain Pledge 500, a Henchman Pledge 835. Wow, these are really evenly distributed. That's very surprising to me that these are this evenly distributed. Like, normally you would expect to see one of these pledge levels having drastically less. I mean, retailer aside, obviously, if your retailer's at 500, then holy snot, you're probably tipping those foots on the scales there. I don't trust you at that point. Mastermind pledge. Okay. So what's the price again? 300? Okay, what am I getting here? Get the game, get the expansion. We get another expansion. This looks like a wider box or a bigger box. Like, this box is wonky shaped kind of. So it's roughly 43. Play solo mode. Wow. So this adds a solo mode. Ooh. So I have to pony up $300 if I want to play it solo. I suppose you can do the. Hopefully there's add-ons and stuff like that. But still, I'm now looking at it and I'm saying, all right, if I want to play this game and I want to play it solo, I'm looking at $178. And we haven't even talked about shipping. And because here's the thing, when I saw the gameplay, I was like, okay, cool. You're trying to break out of jail. You got the little roads that connect you to places, and you got the special tiles that I'm sure will do different things because there'll be different levels of the jail with different areas and asymmetries and cool stuff. Not $189 cool, but cool. Yeah. Whew. That's a hard one. Now that my mind's really combobulating what I saw in that game, and hopefully we'll get like some gameplay videos and stuff like that. Because once again, I came into this thinking it was a 30-minute game. So my whole world has been rocked by this Gamefound campaign. So here's the Bane for 7. So here's add-ons. I gotta say, Gamefound does it real nice and clean and clear. I wish Kickstarter would copy this already. Stretch goals. 17 out of 20 unlocked. So there's going to be 20 at 14. So this is when you unlock. So you're going to unlock different things. How do I click on them? Already unlocked. I hate how this works, though. So I gotta, okay. Ooh, that's a crossover! It's a crossover! That's exciting. I've never seen anything related to The Watchmen. One of these days I will. I've downloaded that movie like 6 times, just never watched it. Oh, wait, no, I did. That's when he's naked. Yeah, I like that. I watched it last year. Okay, anywho. Social stretch goals. Unlock when you get 100 shares on Facebook. Social stretch goals. Unlock with 500 fans following, and they made it clickable. I can't treat them different. I always say, if you make this clickable, you make it easy for me, I will do it for you. As much as I don't want to, I will. Let's play. Wow. Fantastic. Full let's play. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. I can't read the text on this, and I don't care. I still get the gist. Like, anything like this is just better than not having anything. And yeah, and once again, that's not a knock. Anybody thinking that's a knock? That's not a knock, because I do that all the time. Like, I'm just saying things. We have a wild plan to escape. Looks cool. I like that artwork there. Crafting time. Wow. Craft wild items that will help you escape. Why did we mention this in the video? Discover the room. As you move the supervillains to the tiles, content will be revealed. You flip it over, roll the dice. The dice are customized. Just punch them. Batsy appears. Gameplay. 2.5 hours?
5, okay.
Oh, this is a how to play. Okay. Then maybe we make that main image on that video a little different, because that one, let me double check that. That didn't tell me that it was a how to play, did it? Batman. Scarecrow. Yeah, oh, it does on the bottom, but it says gameplay. When I see gameplay, that's different. I need to get better at this. This is what a lot of the big YouTubers do. It's really sneaky. They'll say it's a how to play gameplay. It's really them just playing the game and teaching somebody. And I do that all the time. I need to, but it just seems kind of shady to me. Like when I have a Bauer Family Learns where I teach my kids how to play a game, and I'm like, it's a tutorial. And it's like, it is, because I'm literally teaching someone how to play the game, but it feels, I don't know, it feels dirty to me. Maybe that's just me. Let me know what you think about that, please, in the comments below. Miniatures come unpainted, cool, like mentioned that. The core box, tons of stuff. I still don't know the shipping. Oh, but once again, I can't complain, because on Gamefound, I can just go over here. Good, I love Gamefound for that. Riots and Blackgate expansion set, things, stuff, cool. This is play solo mode. You can get Alfred, new cards types, cool. Oh, hey, reviews. Can I get a quote? That's a 54-minute analysis. That is in-depth, in detail. Lance Meister, Undead Viking type stuff. Love it. Big, not my cup of tea, but I personally love the fact that people do the reviews different. I love the minute reviews. I love the hour reviews. I think the more variety we have, the more likely you know, we're just going to keep growing as a hobby. We launched this crowdfunding campaign to reach as many Batman and supervillains as possible. Why back now? Retailer pledge shipping information. So, U.S. and Canada. Ooh, I do like the shipping information. There's 3 pledge levels, and there's 3 shipping. So kudos to them. Like, there's a lot of stuff I like about this. I wonder if they watched my last video. I wonder if they watched that Harry Potter video. I wonder. $30 to $35, $40, because there's a lot of things where I'm like, damn, that's great. You know, it's not, and it's a lot of things that not everybody does. The little things that I see some companies do, and they're not my ideas. That's what I always, like, people are like, what makes you such a smart Kickstarter guy? And I'm like, I'm not. I just pay attention to what other people do that's good and remember it. You know, it's regurgitating it back out to you. Exploration, survival, humor, action, adventure. Okay. Do I feel convinced? No, not at all. Like, that is so much. That is $135. Plus, you're looking at 30 cents, $170. And $170 is a lot, period. But then with me knowing your track record, because we are going to get into that. Let's get into that. So we go to the most recent. Important if you have supported the game with Fate in the first 24 hours. So we go to the most popular, though. It's happening. Hi, I would be willing to support the game, but seeing the negative comments from previous crowdfunding campaign and that the previous game is still not delivered, I think an explanation and clarification is of a maximum interest to give us confidence in order to explain yourselves. Thanks. What are the issues? You mean besides a gross lack of communication from the team, being delayed over a year on getting the game to folks, and blatantly lying about items included in the game? Whole, it was funded. KG answered questions here. Since the project was bankrolled, the only answers were given in email directions where you do not get answered from. After 13 months delay of delivery, there's not even an ETA. So, Flaming Dumpster Fire, they gotta go. The Catch the Snitch project is being managed by a group independent from Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum. If you have any problems with that, write to us at we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So it's it's a 0 thumbs. The 0, I like it. 5, 7, 0. No one like that. And when you say something like that, it already just reeks of insincerity. Especially when I see night models on the bottom of the prototype. Like, coming in late, we'll catch the entire video later, but I'm surprised that this has tons of red flags. Yeah. And they're like, no, this is a whole different thing. Batman miniatures games, the Harry Potter's miniatures game, they did that. And it's... Okay. Well, let's keep going. There is no activity from Night Games on the Catch the Snitch Kickstarter outside of a once-a-month update today, likely because of the negative comments here, still with 0 delivery estimates other than a company in Poland handling fulfillment. If they're handling for the U.S. as well, then I'll be surprised if I see anything of Q1 of next year. If you are lucky enough to get a response when reaching out directly, it usually amounts to this direct quote. We are preparing an update for when shipments... No, I gotta do it like a robot. We are preparing update. That's a terrible robot. We are preparing an update for when shipments begin. Don't worry, you'll hear about Harry Potter Catch the Snitch very soon. Smiley face. You keep posting this cut and paste reply like it's some cure-all to your poor project management. It does not fill me with confidence in back this or any other game made by your company, regardless of what team is working on it. I'll keep check back here for laughs, though. As of this date, your team for something took over the Catch the Snitch team, and we have only heard from you once since then. I recommend not trusting Kickstarter, the Harry Potter game Catch the Snitch. They still do not send or give news about it. Recommend no... then thank you, David LC, for converting that into a different language. Much appreciated. Half-point grade bump up for David LC in the Gamefound comments. The Catch the Snitch project is being managed by... we're just cutting and pasting. The cutting, the pasting. You were the same company. In the other Kickstarter, you responded quickly until the campaign ended, and now don't give any sign of life. That's why you're on Gamefound. I think it is necessary for everyone to know this before supporting a project that will surely not be cheap. We are the same company, but different teams. We've decided to launch the campaign on Gamefound because of the development tools it provides us with. You're in the same company, so you have to take responsibility as the same company. What would you do if you do a business with a company like a manufacturer and, for example, send them money beforehand the delivery, then the contact person or team doesn't deliver or respond to your mails, calls, etc., then you find another contact person or team from the same company and you contact to that person or team and you only get an answer like, it is not our problem because you dealt with another team from our company. Contact them. And you wouldn't still get any contact from them back. You wouldn't even know if they work for the same company anymore. the email addresses for contacting our team so that we can help you as soon as possible. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the Kickstarter juice. That mail direction is useless. We asked questions like ETA a product more than a year ago, and there's no clear answer to that question. Yet, KG, what should be acceptable time to deliver? Clearly, those kinds of questions to your company. Maybe 25 months? Need double-layered player boards? Yeah, for sure. That'd be sweet. Okay, so FAQ. Oh golly. So it's not organized. I would check out Reload from Colossal Games. Since apparently, maybe you watch my videos, because it just makes things so much more clean and clear when I'm trying to find my question, because my question's number 19. I have to read through 18 others before I get to it. So we got minis. Hey, stuff things. Let's see how people engaged on this. Showcasing the minis. Minis. Then put them on the main image. Hell yeah, Kite Man. Hell yeah. This is just from today, so this is a very new one. So, wow. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. Is that really 24 updates? Oh, wait. No, because you can send updates pre-launch. I thought this was 24 updates since they launched yesterday, in which case, no, thank you. Roll the dice. So this is from, okay. Dev Diary, they are running away. So what does it even say? There are still some Dev Diary. So funded. Let's check out the funded one. Meet some of the characters that are waiting for my stretch goals, the things, the stuff. Did they show me a rule booklet? I don't think they did. I find that very concerning. In fact, I just want to see if that one is. Ooh, the FAQ. You know what? I still think Reload from Colossal Games is a great way to go. But once again, Gamefound solved the issue for me. So apparently the rule booklet is not in here. I don't think it showed me the rule book on the project. I think you had a how to play, which is a full gameplay, and then a full gameplay, which are two great videos to have. But I think quotes would be good as well. Independent people, why can't I see the rules? Is there a solo video? I don't think there is a solo video either. Yeah, that's ugh. So, final grade for this one. Jiminy Christmas. Do I want it? Yeah, I do. It still looks fun. I don't feel like I know as much as I'd like to know about the game. I feel like he could have done a little bit better job of conveying what the game was to me in some instances, but I do feel like they did a good job in the main description. And I think that goes a long way. Plus, it's Batman, so you don't have to convince people too much. Can you do it? No. I don't feel comfortable with that at all. Based on the Board Game Geek ratings of your previous games, based on your track record with your previously unreleased project, and then it's like, we're just going to go from Kickstarter, where we raised, $300,000 or whatever it may be? Hundreds of thousands of dollars, and still haven't shipped it yet, and are just pretty much just not responding to people in the comments, and just kind of saying, hey, we're actually a different company, sillies. We're on Gamefound. We're not going to Gamefound because we have to. We're going to Gamefound because there's really great development tools in the back end, which is actually true. That part is actually true. Them saying it though, I don't know. I don't know. But can you do it? No, I don't feel comfortable with that, especially at the how much is it, which boils down to $170 roundabout, 165. I'll give them the conservative estimate. And yeah, it's got a lot of minis. It's a big game. It's probably got some decent replayability, but I have to sit through an hour and a half gameplay to see if it's going to be for me. Like, don't get me wrong. Normally previews, but I do think having one preview is essential. Like, at least one, so someone has, like, a small bite-sized video to see what your game is about. Even though I do feel like your video did a decent job of, like, yeah, you're just going to escape. But this, to me, does not look like a $170 experience. Like, I'm sorry. It just doesn't, especially from an unproven company. And it's not just an unproven company. It's a company that had a chance to prove themselves and fumbled on their face. The game is still not out. Their customer service is piss poor. And, yeah. So, combining those, do I want it? Yeah, I do, but it's a Batman game. It's a dungeon crawler. Not at the price, though. Even if this was from a nice... here's the other thing. Even if this was from a good company, a company with, a respectable pedigree and respectable name, I still feel like that price would be too high for me. 170, 165, give them the nice estimate. We've been not so nice in other parts, but I think they earn that. 165, I don't know. Especially when I'm like, yeah, this is Batman. They're probably going to print the snot out of this. I can probably get it after the fact. You know, with a big IP game like this, assuming they're going to make a bunch of cash on it. Yeah. Just another D. Why a D again? There's a lot of things I liked here. I liked a lot of the nuts and bolts. We let off with the stretch goals. We let off with the picture of it. The prices. Yeah. I want to say C minus. I want to let him sneak by with a C minus. Like, I know, the can you do it has to drive it to a D range. I gotta go D plus. Like, I only read you a snippet of their Kickstarter section from their Harry Potter the Snitch one. I kept reading, which I should not have done, because I came into this just like, F this company. From all these Kickstarter backers who are excited about the game, Harry Potter game, much like these people are going to be excited about the Batman game, and have just been jerked around, and D plus. But they did do some things, I think, very, very well. But let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum. I'm with you on the D plus. Yeah, it's like they do. I hope they ship out both these games, and I hope they're both fantastic. But let me know in the comments below what your grand grade is. And as always, if you're enjoying the Kickstarter content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I'm trying to reach 17,000 subscribers this year to make 2023 my biggest year ever. Have a great day. Bye-bye.